Twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so busking in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, take us that star, Spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the free.
Good morning, everybody. How are we today? Woo! Can't sleep. Well, I see there's 3 of you watching, but nobody. What's up, Hog? Man, you awake this morning? Oh yeah, that's right. It's like 10 in the morning for you, right? Well, I couldn't sleep, so what's up, Paul Cumber? I couldn't sleep, so I'm going to keep tinkering on this thing. The extrusion looks really good on this, but as you can see, it's not sticking together. And I don't know, I'm good. I don't know what to do. I have now changed my extruder around. That looks really weird. I've changed my extruder around some so that it's going down instead of pulling the stuff up. I'm gonna try it and see. I mean, I don't know what else to do other than that. Yeah, I had a nice birthday. I sure did. Very, very nice birthday. We went down Friday. Spent the day with my daughter at university. She had some activities she was doing, so we got to watch her do hers, and she got a scholarship presented to her. So that was good. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Went to TGI Fridays. Yeah, I used to like TGI Fridays, but they've got where their customer service isn't as good as it used to be. Yeah, I don't know why either. It makes no sense to me, but it's not, and I don't really go anymore. All right, so let's leave that there. Try to clean off some of this stuff so I can do something, even if it's wrong. All right. Can y'all hear okay? Do I need to put on the lavalier? Would that be better? I need to try to print. I tried printing a temperature tower. The problem is it's still jamming, and it's retraction jamming. It's not like extruder jamming or whatever. It's retracting and jamming is what it's doing. Okay, as long as it sounds good. So I'm trying to fight these extraction issues still, even after the change. Now I will say this. The one thing that I love so far about this is when I hit print, the level, the first layer is perfect. It's going down perfectly flat no matter how big I print it, which is fantastic. But the infill problem, I still don't understand. I did the relative extrusion, which is fine. That's working great. But for some reason, I need to pull these all the way down. Hold on. Let me hit the emergency stop on this. That way I can move the motors. I need to see if I need to do my length on my boat. And I just flipped this over. And I mean just now. So I want to see how it looks. It's a little long. I could do with cutting a little bit of this off, but I don't think it's too long. It's fine, I believe. But the reason that I turned it over, oh wait, yeah, the reason that I turned it over is because I had it coming out the top, so it was always in a bent position right out of the extruder. At least this is straight up and down, and it'll be better. I think this orientation will do better. So let's find something to print. Let's just do a normal size tree frog. That's what I want to do. Alright, hit OK. 100. Well, let's make it 150. 50. 150%. That way it's small, but don't take near as long to print. Oh, I got you. I got you. Yeah, well, like I said, might as well put it on video that I'm in here working on this thing. So, you know, I try to do, when I said I'd do it live, I might as well do it live. Alright, so those are successful. Let's go over here. Let's upload the G code. But I don't understand why I can't get it to do like it's supposed to do. It makes no sense that the extrusion isn't working correctly. Now, I have noticed that this thing is sluggish when it does. I've got it set on like 77 on my retraction speed, and it's really slow going in and out. So I'm not sure if I need to take it apart and grease it, or, you know, do something. What's up, Ashley? How are you? And thank you very much. No, I couldn't sleep. Actually, I fell asleep last night. I don't know, 8:30, 9 o'clock in my recliner, and I woke up. Well, it's been about an hour or so ago. I woke up and I couldn't go back to sleep. So here I am. Here I am. All right, Paul, that sounds good, buddy. All right, so I hit the print. It's heating up. So we're going to see. We're going to see how this does. I'm hoping that it'll do okay. I really want to get something that holds the something like a bungee cord that's stretchy. You're right, Tala. That not sleeping thing. And the thing is, I'll probably go to sleep in about an hour or so, or 2 hours. and take a nap. Now, Ashley, you and Tallahassee, y'all don't live that far apart. Alabama's not that big of a state. They absolutely freaking destroyed Ole Miss, though. That was ridiculous. Did I print out a coaster? Yeah, if that's what you want to call it. No, it's supposed to be the UFO. And like I said, the first layer, but look, the layer bonding, even on the outside layers, with the temperature set there, where I had it. See, after the third layer, I was going to 220. So it's like it's not enough layer bonding with the heat. Have I had the hurricane didn't come here. So we didn't get anything from the hurricane. Thank you, Lord, that we didn't get anything from the hurricane. Alright, so what I did was I went in and upped all the temperatures, I think by 5 maybe, in the print. Maybe by 10. No, I think they were all by 5. Temperature. No. They were by 10. Top 2 were by 5 and the bottom one was by 10. So we're going to see how this works. Yeah. It really depends. What's up, Robo Tuto? How are you, buddy? Well, thank you. Yeah, John Mack and Ken live in North Carolina. They live in Charlotte. And he said they were okay, but I looked back and Charlotte was getting a lot of rain. Oh no, I get it, Ashley. That I agree. It was just amazing to me that everybody, all the pundits and all that, thought that Ole Miss was gonna make a game out of it. And that was absolutely not a game. But here, let me show y'all. Maybe you can see it, I don't know. Because hold on. Turn off this. Top shot? No. Tabletop. Why is this not working? 920. I don't know what the. Come on. Front. Nope. Green screen. Yeah, that'll work. Now let's turn on the camera. 920. Come on. Turn on. There you go. And you can't see squat. Why is that not? Okay, there we go. As you can see, though, the first layer, it's laying down friggin' fantastically. Which is better, Earth or Murph? Murph. And I loved Earth, but Murph is better. It's bigger. It's been around longer. So, like I said, it doesn't matter what size I print this. It lays down the first couple of layers are just fantastic. What's up, 3D Distributed? Ron, Canadian Maker Project? No, it's an impromptu stream. Like I said, I fell asleep in my chair last night after the Gators got through playing. I watched a little bit of the Alabama game and I fell asleep because it was boring too. Alright, brother. You get you some sleep, man. I ain't going to be on here a long time. If the temperature thing fixes my problem. And see, I got a toe over here that didn't stick. We'll see if it maintains itself or not. How did Da Vinci turn out? Well, check it out. Look. Oh, let me get over here. It turned out fine. I mean, I've got some, issues, but that's because I'm having to run at so friggin' hot a temperature. But I also had an issue above the door. And I know it's, yeah, the basement is this afternoon. Yes, 4 to 6, yes. I also had some issues above the doors in here. Because I'm having to run the temperature so hot, which makes no sense to me. With this volcano, I should have to run it cooler. It's curling up the edges so it was catching. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's why I got that skip right there. Because it caught and it popped it over. So, but I mean, other than that, I mean, the Benchy is turning out great. This is not going to work.
Morning, Walter.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, you're still on Discord.
Yeah, I got to get Discord out.
That's okay.
I can't do Discord too. Hold on, wait. Where am I at?
You're on the Matrix Discord.
Yeah, I got to get out of here. I'm streaming right now, Bruce.
Yeah, I just clicked it over.
All right, buddy.
Later.
Sorry, I still had Discord on. What's up, Colin? Right. There you go. What's up, Rover? Yeah. But no, see, if you can see, come on. Get your shit straight, Walter. I know it's 3 in the morning, but do it 4 in the morning. You can't. Here, let me show you. That toe curled up over there, so we're going to start it again. Let me go ahead and hit print while we're waiting. That way it goes ahead and... That way it'll go ahead and start heating up while I'm getting this off of the bed. There. Yeah, I fell asleep in my chair and just woke up. What's up, JT? Long time no see, buddy. Hadn't seen you in here in a while. I'm hearing you, man. I did catch a little bit of y'all's stream. My hours suck. Yeah, I know. I know, my friend. I know. Well, at least you get to catch a little bit of this one. Let's see. 12, 14. Well, 6. You know, 6. What is it? 6 or 7 or so your time in the afternoon? Yeah. Is that not a good time? That's a good time, right? Not a good time? Have to move the camera before it gets hit. Oh, I hear you. No, man, that's fine. I'm awake and just decided to jump on here. I don't know how long I'm going to be here or nothing. It's just streaming just to be doing it. Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate that, JT. All right, let's try this again. I think another one of my big issues is that all of my filament is so wet. Just from the humidity. And I looked online and silica is just so expensive. 5 pounds of silica is like $30. Oh, no. No. All right, let's see how we stick this time. See if we do okay. But like I said, this thing lays down. When it starts, it doesn't matter how big that I start to print or anything. This thing starts, every layer is perfectly flat. The electronics is absolutely better, and the software is better than what I had on here. That is doing it. Now it's just all dialing in and getting everything the way that it should be. And like I said, I don't know if that's the extruder. I don't know if it's because I've got, 3 miles of Bowden tube on here, or what it is. I mean, I think that I had my my extruder too loose a little earlier. And see, that's one thing I didn't even think about with mounting this like this. Is now I can't get to my... I need to move this so that it's on the inside of the track. Because now I can't even get to my gear here. Which really sucks. Really, really sucks. But I was looking at getting the the Bondtech, you know, BMG or whatever, and putting on here. Yeah, I guess, Ashley, with it coming on this time in the morning, I could see where you would think that. But I don't know if the BMG would do it, you know, do any better or not. Let me pull this up, so. All right. So first layer down. And don't get me wrong, I'm not, it's moving pretty quick, but I'm not taxing this Delta. It's at 100 millimeters a second. It's nothing, I'm not trying to like set any speed records or anything. Why am I awake? Why are you awake? Later, JT. Have a good supper and some Xbox. No, I fell asleep in my chair after football. I know that I had a good shot of this somewhere. There we go. Now if I pop this up, there we go. Let's bring this up. There we go. And I can put the chat. Where's the chat at? It's over there. Good deal. So let's bring it up above the 920. Let's bring it down below me like so. Let's take this right here. There we go. We can do it. We can do it like that. How about it? So now I can turn the chat off and turn it back on. Oh, come on, catch up. Ah. You heard me talking. I hear you. Alright, let me grab this right here. I'll try to fix the little blue down arrow on chat. I don't know. I don't have any idea. I'll turn it off for now. I need to focus this camera anyway. Configure video, camera, focus, focus. Well, that sucked. That's close enough. Close enough. Mustard. But anyway, so we had a good night. Gators won, so I was happy. I'll tell you, Ashley, you still here? I don't know if you watched or not, but Arkansas is in sad shape this year. Sad shape. Because the team that beat them, we just played, and we smoked the team, and we suck. So, yeah, it really did suck for Arkansas. What's up, Sean? We'll see how this one turns out. Oh, you know, no, the Gators suck. Absolutely do suck. Very badly. We wouldn't know offense if it shot us in the foot. They're getting better. I can't complain too much about that, but anyway. There is improvement. I need to check what my infill settings are on this. I think I set them at 150%. I did. The outline overlap's only at 25%. So I don't know. What? Slug? Are you awake? Yeah, 150% width on the infill. Width. Extrusion width. No, not 150% infill. The problem with something this... Yeah, I bet it does. The problem with making something this small is that you really can't see the infill problems that I was seeing before. Hey, I like that. If you fold the frog legs over, if you got it like that, you can just use that. Then you ain't got to be obscene with your finger. Oh yeah, no doubt. LSU's a hell of a lot better than people thought they were going to be. See the infill problem already? You can see it already in there. See how it looks like it's got the little peaks and popcorn on it? Something is wrong with the infill, and I don't know what it is. I don't even know how to begin to fix that. Because the outside layers are fantastic, but the infill is just crap. Maybe it's that relative infill percent or whatever that I turned on. I don't know. It actually looked like it made it better, but it's still doing the same exact thing. Yeah, the filament's old. All of my filament's old. But I mean, it's not any more than 16. It's not any more than 16 or 6 months old. I mean, it ain't like 2 or 3 year old filament. I mean, dang, plastic shouldn't break down that fast. You know, I mean, it's old, but it ain't that old. I mean, that shouldn't really make that much of a difference. And I guarantee you, if I put this on my Prusa or my Hypercube, I wouldn't have this issue. And that's what I don't understand. Yeah, I did think about that, Rover. I did, because I am seeing a little bit of spider webbing, but not a lot. I mean, I don't know. I'm aggravated with it. But the problem is I ran a brand new roll of the black out to brand new open. Let's see. Infill speed. I don't know where you go to check that on Simplify 3D. My infill. Let's go to speeds. Solid infill underspeed is 80%. Outline underspeed is 50%. Support structure underspeed. I guess I could do that. 50% on that. I don't know why that would make that much of a difference. Let's do this. Make it 250%. That way we can see it a little better, but it still doesn't take forever. I'm saving the 250 one. So it's 250. And I'll upload that. When this gets uploaded, I'll stop this and we'll start again. Yeah, and that's the whole issue in a nutshell, Ashley. Is that exact thing. All right, Hulk, have a good one, buddy. I hadn't had any problem with Amazon Prime. They've been pretty much 2 days at my house. Alright, so let's pause. Cancel. Let's take this off. Damn sure sticking to the bed. Not having bed adhesion issues. I do want to check this infill. Yeah, still the same crap. Alright, control here. Print. 250. Print. Alright, so let's try again. I gotta clean this friggin' mess up. That may be what I do this afternoon. Yeah, the jerk settings and acceleration, I guess, but you really, there's nowhere in Simplify to control those. To go and change just for the infill speeds and stuff like that. We'll be able to see it a little better on this one. And I don't know what else to do with it. Let's see. I'm watching it in the camera just like y'all are. See that? That's got to do with filament though. Only terrarium, buddy. Only terrarium went down. There are others out there. And terrarium still works if you use the right one. It won't work for long because all the back end stuff will change and it'll stop finding stuff, but yeah, I don't even know where, like I said, I don't even know where to set all that. If you edit the process settings and you go to infill, no, I do not have a Cura profile for this printer. I wish I did. Later, Paul. No, I use T-Time. T-E-A or T-T-V. T-E-A-T-V. That one works, Sean. You can look it up. Believe me, there's plenty of things out there to tell you how it works. But there's a patched version of Terrarium TV as well. But T-T-E-A-T-V. The only thing I don't like about TTVs is the search doesn't work. But now that it's getting popular, maybe the developer will work on it some. I thought about writing my own and keeping it to myself, but I ain't doing it. I'm not spending that much time on one. And I got some issues up in the toes up here. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. I ain't even looking. Terrarium TV is going down, Rover. You can't use it anymore. The developer is turning it off. Got some issues in the toe up there, but I'll get past that. Now see the non-sticking stuff I can see. That's I can chalk that up to old filament. And the only reason I'm using the green is because you can actually see it. I've got a brand new roll of the black Alta that I just put. What's up, Gusner? I still haven't sent you the Prusa H folder, the file you asked for. I'm going to send it. I promise I will. Not interactive traffic signals. I'm on the team that does the red light camera images. Matter of fact, I just got through writing the part where they can zoom in and see your face. So like when you run a red light camera, it takes like 6 pictures and a video. And I just wrote the editing functionality for that so that the people that look at it can go in and zoom in on you and zoom in on your tag and all that stuff. It's a new we're writing the entire thing from scratch because the old one's clunky and sucks. Yeah. Having the same issue with Z. My issue is that I can't. No, that's fine, Ashley. Is that I can't run the Z everything calibrates. I just can't run the first layer height. That's the problem. That's what aggravates me. And if that's the problem you're talking about, Gusner, that would be awesome because I would love to get that thing running. Because it's a fantastic printer. The thing is, with the sheet on it, I could run Marlin and I would lose the optical sensor and the power off. Well, there is no power off for Zoom. It is an issue how to set up IDE in one. Oh, you have to set up. You have to use 169. What's up, duo? Early. It's 4:30 in the morning. Up early, not late. Up early. Turn my chat off because it was being a pain in my ass. There, now it's working. All right. Oh. Yeah, that little toe issue didn't hurt anything. It went right on by. Yep, that toe issue just about smooth right on out. And next layer will fix it right up. Oh yeah. Best in portable mode, never update the AVR boards and modify the platform.txt. Man, you shouldn't have to jump through hoops like that on modern stuff, man. Shouldn't have to jump through hoops to get stuff to work these days. I can't imagine that the Prusa guys sit over there and use the older versions of everything. Not saying they don't. It's just hard to imagine. Yeah, I don't need anything about the languages for sure. It's really cool. I could never get the older hardware to be consistent about starting and doing a print over and over. The issues I'm having now have nothing to do with control or software. It has to do with something between there and there. Now that absolutely upsets me, Gusner. That's the biggest bitch that I have. If you're going to say this is my release and give the source code, it should be exactly what you compiled, and it's not. I can't harp on that enough. That toe's starting to get there. But the bed leveling algorithm on this is 1,000-fold better than what was in the SmoothieWare that was on the other board. This just works. I ran the S29, I run a G32 before each print, and it doesn't matter how big I put it, where I put it, it's level, which is absolutely awesome on this thing. And as soon as I get the extraction issues and the retraction issues dealt with, I'll be done with this. Probably so, Gusner. You know, that really does aggravate me. Show them I like all of your stuff, man. I do. I'm really and truthfully, I'm not into a lot of the stuff that you do, because like the Red Sonja axe, I'm not a super Red Sonja fan, so I mean it doesn't excite me. I'm not into the whole cosplay and model thing like that. Me, I like organic models better. As soon as I get this finished though, as soon as I get this finished, I am going to print Ronin's gun. That I like. You know, if it's not sci-fi related, or yeah, if it's not like Stargate or Star Trek or Star Wars or something like that, I'm not really into it. You know, I mean, I'm not, but it's cool. I know, I saw that. But it's like the Judge Dredd Lawgiver. See, I would want that in multiple parts, is the way I would want it, so that I could print it in different colors and put it together. Oh yeah, no, I get it, Sean, I do. I'm just not, I don't like the swords and stuff like that. The only sword I've ever printed was Link's sword, and I did Link's sword just to give to Xander. So I don't really have any need for stuff like that. Which I don't have any need for half of the I print, but you know. Yeah, I don't agree with that either, Gusner, but you know, I don't know what their deals are with that. All right, Ashley, have a great day. Cool, Sean. The Janai gun, yeah. Yeah, I like the Janai episodes. Of Atlantis. I wish that, I don't know, I get aggravated. Now I didn't really care for Stargate Universe that much, but Atlantis aggravated me that they didn't let it run a little longer. But I guess that's like Star Trek Enterprise. It aggravated me. It didn't run longer as well. Every other one got at least 7 seasons, and you know, Enterprise got like 3.5, not quite 4, and all of the last season felt rushed. I like the first 10 seasons or 9.5 seasons of. No, it was first 10 seasons. I guess Duo, and I think that's the problem, and that's the reason it failed, because it took so long. Yeah, Caprica, I could see that. I could see where. I just don't understand, especially sci-fi. I don't understand the Sci-Fi Channel, because they get something that everybody loves, and then they put it on at a time that nobody's going to watch it. What am I doing up? It's not late. It's early. It's 4:30 in the morning. Yeah, no, I did too. Farscape. I own all of Farscape on DVD. Love Farscape. No, I get it. I get that too, Duo. Oh, that's fine. That's fine, Sean. Right, Scalda. No, I actually got up early. I'll be going to take me a nap in a little while. Still having infill issues with this, and it's not software related. Well, it could be. It could be my slicer settings related. It could be filament related, or it could be the Bowden setup the way that I had it. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, I can't believe they don't have that already, Sean. Alright, it's starting to infill. Let's see how it looks. Well, the first layer of it looks alright. Y'all can't really see it. You know, I don't even have this on autofocus, and it still looks like it's autofocusing. Jake from State Farm. Well, about the same thing you are. We're on YouTube. I mean, really? Slug coming and asked that. What the hell are you doing up? Well, what the hell are you doing up? We all up. Not a normal Saturday for me, by no means. And today is Sunday, Sean. Is the server, is this, could be. It could be that, but I don't think so. I don't think it's the extruder motor is extremely hot though. I mean, it's hot to hold. And it could be that the motor's getting weak. I don't know. But I don't think so. One thing I need to do is get a model that I can check. Oh no. No smoke. Put a drop of oil in the tube. I don't think it's the PTFE tube. Slug. I mean, I can put a drop on the filament there and let it run down through the tube. But I don't think that's the issue. Here, I can do that though. I mean, it ain't that big a deal. Put some on the filament right there and let the filament pull it down through the tube. Oh no, it's not going to hurt it. I can see that it went through because it's on the gear now. But I did put some lube on the bearing a little earlier. Yeah, it's still pulling, so it ain't slipping. And the extruder hasn't skipped or slipped or anything. I think it has to do with infill speed, but I don't know how to change the infill speed on Simplify 3D. At least that infill's bonded together. Well, it is, but it's only the infill. Who's being me? Whatever. There is a place to do infill speed, but it's only the underspeed. It's not really the actual speed itself. Let me go to the process. So on the infill, you got infill percentage, outline overlap, infill extrusion width, minimum infill length, and combine every infill, every one layers or whatever. Then you got infill angle, external infill angle offsets. But when you go to speeds, you have the default printing speed, the outline underspeed, the solid infill underspeed, the support structure underspeed, and then the X, Y, and Z movement speeds. Adjust printing for speed layers below, blah, blah, blah. Right now, I've got the solid infill underspeed at 50%. Or is that not slowing it down? Because I don't know. Let me I'm gonna change to a different one. Hit yes. Yeah, see, most of them are at 80. And I've put mine on 50, so I don't know how to do it any better. I mean, I don't know what else to do here on these. Right, that's half of what the print speed is. So it's doing half of the print speed. It's okay. So that's slowing it down, which is cool. And it has made a little difference, I think. Hold on. I can tell you in a second. No. It hasn't. Made no difference whatsoever. Pause. Cancel. Now. Oh, about hit my foot. I gotta clean up today. And it hasn't made any difference because this is still not bonded together real well. Maybe I should try a different infill pattern. I know that, but it needs to stick together. And that's the issue I'm having, is that it's not bonding. Alright, so let's do this. try a different infill pattern. What's up, Raz? What issues am I having? The infill is not working right. Alright. Yeah, it's every one layer. Right, that's it. Alright, so let's go to speeds. We're going to put these back at 80 because okay. Prepare to print. Because that infill did actually bond better. But now we're going to see, this says it takes 2 hours. Country Tree Frog, this is at 150, 250. 150? 150. Let's see. Now let me go back and make sure it is. Okay, cool. Alright, 250. Upload. And let's do the 250_1. Open. It's uploading. It's at 150%, Duo. I tried that too. I mean, I can try it with the new filament versus the old filament and see. Let's do that. Let's change the filament. Let's change the filament and put in a new roll that was just opened this morning. And we will see how that works. Yeah, see it. At 226 degrees, I'm having issues pushing the filament through the nozzle. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But it is what it is. I'm going to find my roll here. There you are. I don't know how much I'm going to like that up there. There we go. There we go. Now this is a brand new roll. This should not have moisture issues. 251 print. All right. So let's see. No, it's not PETG. It's PLA. Yeah, I know, Scalda, and that's what I just said I needed to do. Later, Sean. Have I tried a default profile? No, and that's one thing I do need to do. Oh, Lord of mercy. Hold on. I'll be right back. Dog's barking. What the hell the dog wanted? Yeah, I know, Duo. But the thing is, if I go below 220, it just jams, and it's a Titan or a E3D volcano nozzle. I mean, it's got the largest melt zone of any of them, and I don't get it. Yeah, this first layer on this will be at it's a brand new E3D V6 or E3D thermistor. I just put it in. It was doing this before with the other one too, so I do somewhere. I don't know where it's at right now, but I do somewhere. I've got a laser somewhere. But I've checked the bed temperature and the nozzle temperature. They're always within, you know, 3 or 4 degrees. I mean, it's not like it's way off. I don't understand the gooping of this friggin' nozzle. The problem is to put just a normal E3D V6 in here, you have to change the entire effector setup. See, it did the same thing in the thumb over here on the hand or whatever. I don't know what you call them, pads on a frog. I'm not having a problem with it sticking. It's sticking just fine. I mean, the first layer, look at this. I mean, it's perfect. The problem is the infill. Only the fucking infill. Sorry. Yeah, for duet, that's a little different than you think. Let's go look and see what I got. Config. Let's see. Duet. Thermistor. E3D V6. E3D V6 thermistor settings. $47.25 with the correct C parameters better. Let me see. What do I got? Well, that could be wrong. You are correct. Because I've got 4138 and not and Alright, so let me look, make sure this is right. Alright, N305, copy. Let's try that and see. Not gonna hurt. P0. That is the bed thermistor, right? Heater 0. Yeah. So thermistor 0 is the... Here, let's take this and paste it. Now if we hit that and I hit save changes, I'm going to stop it. Stop it right there. Stop it. Because if that fixes it, that would be fantastic. I don't think that's the issue with the infill, but we can find out. Because if that's the case, I should be able to run at normal temperatures. But that should be evident once I start, because the higher temperature should be crappy. Print, no, control, boot. And let's do the 150. No, not the 150. 251, print. And we'll try again. We'll see. We'll see if it works. I might. Damn, I don't remember the PID tuning settings. I forgot what they were. Yeah, I know it's 307. Okay. Let's just see how it does first. You're right. You're right. It is a good idea. Always a good idea. Well, looks the same as it did earlier. We'll see. Wow, Nightbot. Kind of jammed them all in there together, did we? Good looking first layer. Now this is at 240 degrees. So if that setting is correct, then that 240 degrees is actual 240. So yeah, that should be very liquid and lay down nice and smooth and flat. And should have absolutely no problem sticking. But my bottom temperature would be 230. So the filament even says from 190 to 230. And I understand that, you know, 230 is the top end. But if my temperatures were, you know, 10 degrees below what they were reporting, then this would be running well at 215-ish. That's damn sure smooth. Yeah, the PID tuning is great, but I mean, really, yeah, we'll get into that. I just want to see how it does. Because really and truthfully, that would explain a lot. A lot. If the thermistor was off by that amount. Oh, I understand. I do. I get that. But some filament does run hotter. I mean, it does, but... And we're always... I'm talking about PLA. I mean, I understand the differences in filament, believe me. That's why it's good to do a temp tower on every filament whenever you load it the first time. Oh, God. What's up, Teresa? Good morning. Or actually, good evening to you. You're ashamed. I started one, but as I said right here, and these numbers are off because I was 10 degrees above all of these. So that would have been at, that's 220. That would have been 215. It failed like that at 215. So if that was the case, that would be 10 degrees. So that should still be at 205. Now, if I'm 20 degrees off, that means that this right now at 240, I would have been printing at, you know, 235. I would have started at 225, 220, 215, 210. It would have failed at 200 or 205. So either way, I mean, it'd have to be almost 25 degrees off. Cooler than what it says. Yeah, it was jamming. I am printing on my table. Yes, this is directly on the LAC table because I'm just freaking awesome like that, Teresa. I can just make my Delta go through the glass plate right here and print. Are you awake? You been drinking? So now it says it's at 235. Oh. Still baby butt smooth though. Yeah, I know it does look like the top of the table though, but it's a black. It's because it's black borosilicate glass. So, and you're right, Slug. I've thought about that 1,000 times. You know, just set your printer down. It's got the legs and it prints on whatever you set it on. Leveling would be a nightmare. And they do have those little robot arm deals that they had at Murph. And I don't know if you were at Murph or not, but they were little like robot arms and they would just print on the table wherever you put them down. Come on, go to the other foot so I can reach back there. Oh, you suck. Got some filament sticking up back there. There, that's better. See, so far, I mean, you can't really tell. Hadn't got your extruder sorted. Yeah, they've actually got them. Like I said, that was a really cool concept that they had, because I mean it was a fully articulated elbow that would just print, dude. I mean it was so cool. Oh, now I'm getting sleepy. It's almost time to go to bed now. Is it now? Yeah, I know. Need to go get in mine. Alright, let's let it get to infill and see what we got. If it gets to infill, we should be good. Oh, Lord mercy. Oh. But yeah, the thermistor setting was a good idea because that makes a lot of sense. And I'm hoping that's all it was. Because everything else is working perfectly on this. Except for, it just seems like the temperatures were all over the place and it just wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. Z height are we at? Let's see what Z height we're at. 0.68. That'd be alright. Yeah, I was waiting. I found a, believe it or not, I found a mount for this. I could have printed the mount and wouldn't have had to drill my case out. But it's no big deal. But I do want to get the wire management done. I don't care if I ever put this in a box or not. I mean, it should be fine sitting out like it is. Oh, I know, Gusner. No, this is Simplify 3D. But yeah, Gusner, this is so nice. It is so nice. What's up, Alan? How are you, buddy? Yeah, that's something like the one that they had on the table there. That is something almost exactly like what they had. Oh yeah, right, Gusner. Yeah, no, the drivers are so much different. Oh, I forgot I'm doing a different infill pattern on this too. But we'll know in a few minutes. I'll let it go. I'll let it go a couple times. Oh yeah, the TMC company. Yeah, I knew they were from Germany or somewhere like that. Because if I can get my temperature stuff right, yeah, the trinamic, yes. Yeah, I need to go back. Hold on. Yes, that is exactly the one that I saw. The Rep Helios. And they had that, and they had another one that went along a bar. So it was kind of like a camera slider that worked. That's going to get aggravating after a while. But yeah, that's pretty cool too. Well, I can tell you that on this infill pattern, this infill looks a lot better. So I must have been having like 30-degree temperature differences or so. 30 or 35, because right now I'm at 230, which is where I was printing earlier, and the infill looked like crap and it wouldn't stick together. And this infill looks fantastic and it feels solid, and I mean rock solid. So maybe that was the difference. I'll stop this in a minute because I don't really want to print this frog, but which is really cool. It means I don't have to go back and redo my other models. I don't have to reslice them. But I really do want to print the 500% frog. Jake from State Farm, I'm gonna give you a kiss. That's what you got. Well, and that may be so, but if it was a 30% temperature or a 30-degree temperature difference, which I don't know that there was, but could be, a 30-degree temperature difference, then when I'm printing at, when I got it down to 220, it's printing at 210 or, 190, and it shouldn't. Right, I know. How are you, Don? You know what I need to see here? Let me see what else do I got on here? G-code files. But I need to reprint my temperature tower right here and see if it will do what it's supposed to do. What's up, David Nemi? How are you? So I really do need to print this again and see how it turns out, because it was doing well. It really was. But we can run the PID tune. Yeah, no, I know. I get it. I will. Thing is, I haven't saved them, so I can just revert. Click off of it and go back and say, no, I don't want to save it. Oh. think I'm gonna let the frog print out though. Let it run. I go prepare to print. It's got 2 hours and 58 minutes, what it says. So we're gonna let it print. See how it finishes. I'm gonna get off of here and go take a nap because I got a lot to do today. The cool thing is I'm not getting any stringing between my retractions. So I think my retraction settings are pretty much dead on. So I'm going to leave my retraction settings alone. I'm going to leave my retraction settings alone. And when I get up, I'll run the PID tune. And I will also run the temperature tower again, just to make sure. And if I get the temperature tower to complete and I see my temperatures, I may reslice the 500% frog and then get it started so that it's running on Fun in the Country Basement this evening. Yeah, you're right. It does look pretty good. The actual difference is night and day. I mean, it's ridiculously different. And you know why I didn't, and I'm going to tell Jake from State Farm this, the reason I didn't change the heater cartridge settings is because I grabbed the config from my Hypercube Evo, but then I forgot that I overwrote the heater settings to go with what the TiVo had from the config I got. So that was my fault. I bet if I go out to the Kuntry Cube, go to settings, system editor, config, go down to heaters. Nope, these are exactly the same as what I had on this one. And that's an original E3D V6 over there. So I might be having the same heat issues over there that I was having here. Didn't have the infill issues though. Maybe the Volcano is that much different from the E3D V6 that it doesn't recover that good. Well, one thing we have to look at too is once it gets up, yeah, we're having fun. Once the legs get up on the frog, one of the problems you have is on the legs, they start to curl up on those light little overhangs. They'll start to curl up if it's too hot. But you're right, it is looking good. You're absolutely right. The other one might print better too. Mesmerizing, isn't it? Yeah, the Volcano is actually the heater block's turned on its side, so you have a longer melt zone. So you should actually be able to run cooler because it's warming up over a longer distance. But I haven't had that yet, so. One thing I am going to do is turn down the amps on the motors, on the extruder motor especially. It's way too hot. Yeah, it's running at, they're all running at 1.5 amps, and this one doesn't need to. I'm going to run it at about 1100. All right, Duo. Take it easy, buddy. Well, don't forget, we have the Fun in the Country Basement also from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. It will be on my channel tonight, so we'll be doing that, and I'll be figuring out something with this thing. I got about 20 more minutes before I can get off of here. Holy wow, you made a stream. All right, James, what's up, buddy? God, it's a mess in here. A mess, a mess, a mess. I just need to go through here and rearrange everything so it's in a proper place. That's one of the issues I have. I don't have anything in here arranged properly. It is up there, isn't it? It's not here yet. It's getting there. I can't see outside yet, but it's only 5:30. I don't feel any curling yet, but it ain't up quite where it should be yet. One thing I like about the, they added, I think, to the web thing is the requested speed and the top speed. I've got this running at 100 millimeters a second, and it looks like it's requesting 100 and it's getting 100 sometimes. Sometimes it's 80, you know, but it's really cool to watch. Hey, I'm requesting 100 millimeters a second, but you're only giving me 60 and stuff like that. What's up, Mad Mike? I'm going to go to sleep here in just a little bit. I got a few minutes. But you know, I believe this frog's gonna make it. I know, right, Mike? I know. Ooh. Oh, that was all cotton. Woo! Dry hit. Dry hit. Oh God, it's killing me. Pay attention to how much juice you got in your tank. What filament is this? This is the Alta El Cheapo Alta filament. This was $9.99 a roll. That's better. Whew. Kill you. I just don't think there's an easier way for me to set up this room. Oh yeah, it can be. It can be. You're right. Yeah, I'm not blaming any of this on filament. I mean, if it was the thermistor settings, then so be it. I mean, I'm happy with that. And so far, this seems to be printing well, so. But my favorite thing about this, there's two things. How quiet it is and the consistency. Because when you hit print, it prints. Now, I was having issues with infill and temperatures. That's my fault. Yeah, and I'm not even worried about so much the setting up for filming. It's more of getting to everything I have in the room and having space to film. There's so many cardboard boxes and rolls of filament and just stuff on the floor. I can't even walk around this table. And it's my fault because I open stuff up and I throw it over there. But it's over there. So it's out of the way, but it's not out of the way. I've got to go through this entire thing like a hurricane and clean it all up. Yep, not feeling any curling on the feet whatsoever. Doesn't mean I won't later, but right now I'm not. So. Starting to fill in the toes. You need shelves. I need walls to put shelves on. I built that for doing the vinyl work with the vinyl cutter, which is still in the hallway. I have a dresser in here that I don't have anywhere to put. So that takes up quite a bit of room over in the corner. I can use the drawers and I can use the top. Well, most of the top of it. It's where this sits normally. And then I've got the 4 lac tables. I've actually got 6 lac tables in here. One's right here. One this is sitting on. And then I've got the 4 over here that are stacked that has 4 printers on it. And then I've got a workbench over here with drawers where my soldering iron and all that stuff sits. But it's just covered in junk right now. Then my computer desk. And then I have a dresser here that has my heat press. And then there's some drawers on it. And then I've got 2 shelves here. There's a closet back here that I can't even get to. You can't even get to the door because there's so much stuff stacked in front of it. I can't get in front of my workbench because one, I've got boxes in the floor and there's a trash can over there. Plus the lac tables are too close. You really can't get, you can see back over here behind the TiVo, back where my hand is over here. There's the fold up table that I was using to work on stuff here is now stacked in front of it. So I can't even put this over there. There's so much stuff in this room and there's not enough places to organize it. That is a problem. But I'll get there. Have to prioritize it down my priorities list. Getting a little bit of stringing. And that may be because I'm printing at 230 degrees right now. I hear you, David. I'm out of room. Well, this is printing very, very nicely. Alright, so that... I need to print a standoff for this. Something that will just bolt to the side and hold the filament away from that plastic. That's looking very nice. Very, very nice. Very nice. Cannot complain. I wonder if I can come in from this direction and you can see better, maybe. Nope. Not really. It's amazing. I was trying to get away from the light from the BL Touch, but it doesn't really matter either direction. There you go. Very shiny, which is different because here, if you look, this was an earlier print and it's not near as shiny. So I think the temperature was the issue. Matter of fact, I know temperature was the issue, and I believe that this was just printing at about 30 degrees cooler than what the actual temperature was saying it was. And now we're closer to the actual temperature, which means I'm printing way, way, way too hot. Because right now I'm at 230 degrees, which is the top of what this is supposed to print at. So once this finishes, I'll do the temperature tower and we'll get it straight and everything will be hunky-dory. Doing pretty good though, have to say. That's coming along. Alright guys, well, I'm going to go take me a nap. So y'all come back and join us on Fun in the Country Basement. And we'll see how this frog turned out. And how the temperature tower turned out. And see where I'm at on the 500% frog. The Fun in the Country Basement will be right here on Country 3D at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. Yeah, for Teresa and everybody in Australia, that's probably not today, but sorry guys. But anyway, y'all have a alright, man. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see y'all in a few hours.